Hello everybody, my name is niofalpha and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving my predictions for the PGL Major Krakow, 2017 Pick'em Challenge. You should know, a major is one of the two, usually, Valve-sponsored events every year. They have a $1 million prize pool as of 2017, features 16 teams, and they're usually pretty good. And are broadcast live through the watch game end game. They also feature PickEm challenges like this one. And the top 8 teams are called Legends, and they get invited to the next major. And I just wrote a script, but I did a really poorly job at it, so I'm just gonna go improv. Yeah. The top 8 teams from the last major that qualified, which the last major was E-League Atlanta, were Astralis, FaZe, Fnatic, Gambit, Navi, North, SK Gaming, and Virtus Pro. Now, I'm going to give you guys my Pick'em predictions and some logic behind them and what I think the score is going to be. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so my first pick is going to be Astralis for going 3-0. The reasoning behind that is because they won the E-League Major and they've been boot camping for the last month straight. Now, this one it's probably going to be a gamble because I'm relatively uncertain about Astralis' performance here, because for the last major I chose them to go 3-0 and they ended up 3-2. Astralis, while a sure thing to qualify, has a chance to not go 3-0 if they get unlucky with picks. Let's say they play SK Gaming, FaZe, even Virtus Pro if they actually show up. Well, they play Immortals round 1, so that should be a good start to go up 1-0. Next up, I have SK Gaming. SK won both majors in 2016. After the infamous series against Liquid and MLG Columbus, Liquid threw over 16 rounds on Mirage and Cash. During that series, Cold hit his 100% skill jump shot on BAPS. And after that I said, they can't choke 2 times in a row after they lost that game. They did, and I was sad. Since then, they went out in semifinals at the E-League Major, excuse me. While they had a stand-in though, they won CS Summit, they won IEM Sydney and ECS Season 3-2. And according to everyone's favorites, Nauticon Fallen, the Swiss system favors the underdogs too much. So there's always a chance I might get upset. So I wouldn't put SK going 3-0. And the few teams I believe could be wildcards, if you want an upset, if you want more like risk or something for fun, I'd put FaZe, Navi, or Virtus Pro as 3-0. Because, well, yeah, Virtus Pro, I only think you should do if you believe that they'll continue the previous form of only showing up at majors. Or if you're just like a big VP fan, FaZe fan, or Navi fan, you can do that too. Alright, and now for the teams I think are going to go 3-1. I think FaZe Clan is definitely going to go at least 3-1. Because FaZe Clan has taken Navi's 2015/2016 title of always taking 2nd place at events. Except they won Starlord Season 3 and took 2nd place at 3 events, only losing to Astralis and SK. Which is like we just said, oh yeah. And for sure they're going to make it top 8, so I'd definitely put them as my #1 pick. There's FaZe Clan. Oh, I'm also putting Astralis winning. Next up is Not Sincere. Navi is a team that I considered the best in 2015 and early 2016. But they fell off after the big coaching change and they got rid of Zeus for Simple. And the only thing they've done since then, besides winning ESL New York, is they got 2nd place in the German Cyber League, losing to the VP. And they got 4th at Starladder Season 3. But during ESL 1 Cologne 2017, they're in at least semifinals. It's still going on by the time I'm recording this video. And they look really promising. And according to Simple, they've been boot camping for like last month. If their form's like this, if Guardian's revitalized, I definitely think they're going to have a possibility to do good this major. Next up is G2. Now this is a team I'm the least certain about making it through. Of all the teams on this list for the top 8. Let's go ahead and put Navi. Now G2, the French super team, parentheses, I should like put this so I can see it. Honestly. Oh, edit that out. Oh. G2, the French trooper team, was I think Mago 3-2, not 3-1, or not even make the top 8. Because let me read my notes. Yeah, since acquiring Apex and Kenny S, they won ESL Pro League Season 5 and DreamHack Tours, which the only actual competition was Navi, and that's when they got upset by Flipside on a best of 3, which shouldn't happen because not Flipside, excuse me, Misfits. I mean, they only made quarterfinals at Cologne. They got destroyed by Navi. Dox just isn't looking himself. If this form stays up, then I don't think they're gonna make it out of groups. And the wildcards for this bracket of 3-1, I'm gonna say are C9. Because I mean it's C9 because if any two of the following people, Skadoodle, Nothing, or Shroud, show up, they should definitely breeze past any competition. Because I don't want to spoil today any games from Cologne, but Nothing was like getting kills, which doesn't actually happen much. So yeah. I'm not gonna say that was sound like I was insulting Nothing. I'm not doing that. I mean, he showed really good form today. Anyways, so I have C9 going out 3-2 or 3-1. Honestly, I'm leaning more towards 3-2 because I'm assuming G2 is gonna play a lot better than they did today. Now, with C9's recent resurgence, mainly in the form of Nothing, Scoodle, and Shroud, who never had to play Counter-Strike, they've made at least semis at Cologne. They play Navi tomorrow morning. Having a separate for that again, yay. And in the offline qualifier, they went 3-1, only losing to I can't remember that team's name. G2, yeah. Sorry, I'm tired. I've been up last like 30 hours. They lost to G2, and all the competitions they beat made to the major most of the time, because Big made to the major. So did obviously G2. I think they beat Immortals. Actually, they didn't. I lied. Flipside did. Yeah. Every team they played made it to the major. No. Should put C9 down. Oh, put SK down. And, okay, so the last two that's 2 3-2s or 2 3s. I've narrowed down to 4 teams. I can't read myself. I'm sorry. My notes. I'm sorry. Fnatic, North, Gambit, and probably the most controversial, Virtus Pro. I'll go first to last. Legendary Fnatic roster, which some of the players have won 3 majors, do not even make it to Legends this time, unless Olafmeister has a classic performance, as well as along with JW, Krims, and Flusha. They might not even qualify if they don't. I mean, they went out in groups at Cologne, but just barely. They lost to SK in a average game. And the only final they made it to this year was DreamHack Summer, with a loss to SK 1-3. North, while probably the richest team in CS, like organization in CS:GO, and the team is the home to one of my favorite players. North has been in down stumble since they released Reno. The best result is getting first place in ESL Pro League Europe online and second place in the LAN finals. And they went out in groups as well at Cologne. And for Gambit, they haven't seen them much besides them winning DreamHack Austin, which they didn't have much competition for, and getting second in CS Summit. And I haven't seen enough of them to judge them, so I'd say they're a dark horse of this tournament. And then there's Virtus Pro. BP went 0-3 at Cologne, but they joined on the Cyber League, beating Navi, and they won DreamHack Las Vegas. But they have not looked good in their recent games either. But they are in their home crowd. Fun fact, Krakow was the capital of the Kingdom of Poland until 1596. And it's also a major, so VP will probably go 3-0, to be honest here. Anyways, the 2 teams I picked going through are going to be Virtus Pro and North. Moving on. Now for the 2 3s, this isn't part of the PickEm challenge. If you just want to see the PickEm challenge besides this, you already saw them, but I'll also have a link at the end of the video for some stupid reason. Anyways, for 2-3s, I have Mouse Sports, which was the last team to go. I think will go 2-3. Besides the two that don't make it between these two and Fnatic and Gambit, which all four of those teams made. Oh yeah, because I made Legends last year, didn't they? I'm done. Yeah, Mouse Sports. Unless more than one person steps up, besides like Rops and obviously, and like Dennis. Yeah, I mean obviously the underscore Dennis. Great stuff. Better check it out. Show up. Yeah, they're not gonna go very far. Oscar has to play like he did, as well as like Rops has to show up. Yeah, I don't think they have a very good chance. Now for the teams, I think go 1-3. I think Immortals will. They haven't been very impressive lately to me. Blah, blah, blah. Or at all, honestly, lately. I don't think they've had any good showings besides qualifying for the major. I think they were like, yeah, they were 2-3, I mean 3-2 there. Just barely beating Hellraisers. They almost threw a massive lead. They had no CT side against G2 on Inferno, and they almost threw a massive lead. Like I think it was like 11-4 half against Dignitas, which in itself isn't a very good team, I would say, in the current state. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna do very well. I think it's gonna go 1-3, especially because they play Straw's first round. Then I have Flipside going 1-3 because Nip's not here for them to beat, and yeah, unless they play like they did against Hellraisers at the minor, they're gonna go out. And then I have Penta. To me, Penta and German CS in general make NACS look like Olympic organized synchronized swimming. I don't want to speak English, I'm sorry. Because it's just so chaotic. It's all the NACS memes on crack. I think like once they play an actual team that's not a crippled optic using hazed or liquid being liquid, they're gonna go out. Or I think Big could make it in that bracket. And I think, yeah, then I have Big going 1-3. Same reasons as Penta, they would accept they just looked a lot worse. In fact, I don't think they actually played team. I don't think Penta actually played. I don't know if it was Penta, it was Mouse Sports. Yeah, that was another reason against them. They only played one team, I think. One or two teams. I don't remember, I'm sorry. That made it to the major. I wrote that down. No, they played one next team that actually qualified for the major. That was G2. And that was one of the games they lost against Penta. No, that was game 1 against Penta. And I don't know. Then Vegas Squadron. I rooted for them for the anti-Nip memes because I'm not a very big fan of Nip when they were like the super popular team. I don't think they were able to do very much. I mean, I'm also taking a big risk of them going 0-3, but I think it's gonna happen. So yeah. Vegas Squadron, 0-3. So yeah, that's what I have. I'm gonna cut the video here. Alright guys, so if you're watching here, either watch through the whole video, or you just like click the annotation that took you to my PickEm challenge. So in short, Astralis go 3-0. They've been boot camping for the last like 2 months or something. And Astralis, they won the last major. FaZe, Navi, G2, C9, SK, BP, and North qualify. Vegas Squadron go 0-3. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. This is niofalpha signing off. Don't have to stay. What is it? Like stay freaky? What does he say? That one scammer used to say? I don't know. I'm honestly glad I don't.